Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, welcome back for another video, and welcome back for a fall essentials video. I am so excited to be sharing this with you. I have been prepping for weeks, finding all of the best pieces. We have so many outfits and styles to look at, so let's go. Now we're starting the video off with my favorite thing about all of the fall collections this year. Specifically, Valentina's fall collection is hot pink. You guys have seen this blazer. I've worn this blazer several times already. I'm always finding ways to style it. I did a whole video on how to style this blazer, but hot pink is a color that you will see a lot this year progressively. It's really strong in Valentino's collection. It's kind of trickling in elsewhere, but it's one of those things that like pink is kind of a neutral for me. Like I love pink. I love to match all of the different shades of pink. And I've been absolutely loving this blazer for a few reasons. One, it has a little bit of the padding. So you'll see I have another blazer in this video that I feel like ends up being a bit more pointed on the end. So with the softer shoulders of this blazer, it almost has a bit of a trench vibe if you need it to, but you also get that blazer effect. I'm a big fan of having some kind of staple jacket as a category for your fall wardrobe. And for me, living in the South, living in somewhere that doesn't necessarily need like thicker coats until we push a little bit more into winter, these are really great because then I can layer them. The other two pieces in my collection that fall in the pink category but aren't quite as hot pink is this star dress. Now it is a cardigan dress and I have been wearing it on and off for the last couple months. It was kind of a summer piece that I've been bringing into fall. It comes in loads of colors. This is one of those that is just so simple and it speaks a lot on its own. It really curves in, it really hugs the body, it really hugs your curves really beautifully, so you kind of really get to play up your femininity with it. But at the same time, it's one that doesn't require a lot of extra effort. So if you need those outfits like I do, where maybe you're traveling, maybe you just need that outfit like when you overslept, that you want something that's really quick, you want that confident piece, you want to feel comfortable, this is in that category. Adding a small bit of jewelry, no jewelry, whatever your vibe, and a simple shoe. There's so much fun already happening with this dress that it just elevates you, elevates itself, but it's still really comfortable. And of course, because I'm in the South, I do have these pink shorts. Now, I haven't tailored these yet, and I think I probably will, but I wanted you to see them at the actual length that they are because I know some people like a little bit more of a conservative length. For my fellow petite gals, I think everything shapes up a little bit more if these are tailored probably about an inch. But the thing I love about these pink shorts is they work with so many different things. And it's also one of those situations where you could absolutely pair it with tights later on and kind of continue to wear it as you're going into the season. There are a lot of times where maybe I want to wear like a sweater, but it's just too much to do jeans and a sweater. So shorts are a really great option for that. These are from Abercrombie, and I know that one of the things that I can really struggle with finding is shorts that fit without needing tons of alterations. I am all for tailoring things and making them fit you, but the closer that I can get to that like natural comfortableness, especially given that my waist and hip ratio is so different, I love finding that. So these have a little bit of the stretch in the back, but you don't see it. Sometimes it's like super noticeable, like there's a very wide band on it. It's very subtle with these, and they're so incredibly comfortable. Like we do fall chats, if I didn't talk about leather pants. These leather pants are from Abercrombie, and I'm currently wearing the leather shorts that I will also be showing you. But I really think I got on board the leather train last year. I was finally ready to get some leather pants, and they sold these particular pants last year, and they sell them in even more styles this year. And these are the curve love ones, which we all know if we're shopping the curve love section, sometimes we just need things to fit a little bit more specifically for us. So they have a couple of different fits if you like the slit down side, if you want a more straight leg. I don't think they have any totally super wide, but they are really stretchy. They're lined, they're really comfortable. And these were my savior last year when I was traveling and maybe going to climates where I wasn't prepared to be as cold as it actually was. So these were great. And then for the shorts, they've kind of become my transition piece for the next like month or so. I pair them with tights. I've worn them kind of as is, and they're perfect because they give the fall vibes. They come in 3 different shades. I've already ordered another shade and like 3 different items in that shade. So make sure you're subscribed for more leather style content this fall. But I really enjoy them. I just find that they're so stretchy. They're so comfortable. I was really afraid that I wasn't going to be a leather jean gal, or I wasn't going to find leather pants that really worked for me. And these have been so amazing. And the shorts have been like 10 times better. Like they're even more practical for me because they are shorts. Now, I don't feel like I could get through any kind of capsule video without talking about Spanx leather leggings, because I love them. We love them. They are a piece that has been in my collection for a couple of years, and there's been times where I've had like a very tiny wardrobe, and this has been the thing that saved me when maybe things aren't fitting comfortably, maybe when I'm between sizes, or I'm traveling, or I just want to be comfortable while I'm out and about doing stuff. I've had this same pair of leggings for the past like 4 years, and I have worn them nonstop. I only have one pair, and they are still pretty much just like new. Like, they have held up so well. I do have them in the petite, but this is the perfect thing when you want to style a sweater, you want to keep it more casual. I've styled it with bodysuits by tucking them up. I've been really looking for all the fun ways to style these metal boots, and these are a great option for that. For some of the boots that are a little bit tighter and you just want something that kind of tucks in super easily, but you can honestly, Spanx little leggings, you can wear them in like a million different ways. I wear them constantly. I have a whole blog post on it. I will link it in the description box below. There's no way I was going to be able to do this video without talking about them. Now let's talk about cozy sweaters, because I have a few that I feel like kind of migrate you through the transition between the end of summer, fall, kind of winter situation. So Abercrombie has put out this really nice kind of high neck, not thick, but bodysuit. This is the piece that I feel like is great when you want to embrace the fall vibes. You want to wear the shorts, you can pop something with color over top of it. I do believe this comes in a couple of different colors, and it's just really soft. It wears really comfortably, and this is perfect for the thin side of things, especially because, like I said, when you've got different temperatures going throughout the day, so you kind of need to be able to layer appropriately in the morning and then still feel comfortable in the middle of the day. This is great for that vibe. But I also really love this thicker sweater that they have. It's super comfy. It's a bit oversized. I will link all of my sizes and measurements in the description box below, along with all of the sizes for what I'm wearing, because this is a medium. We have dresses in an extra large. There's lots of sizes happening today. So I really love this. It's just so comfy. It's a bit thicker and a bit warmer than what I would want to wear now, but it's a perfect excuse to wear any of the metallics that you're wanting to wear, pairing it with Spanx leggings, pairing it with leather leggings. It's also great for if you want to wear it with shorts, you want to be cozy. This is kind of I would wear this all the time. Like, if I wanted to be cozy at home, but I wanted to be like cute and chic out, you could pair it with a pair of trousers and it still looks really nice, but it also goes very nicely with just making a more casual outfit work for every day. Sweater dresses are kind of the unsung heroes of any kind of seasonal wardrobe for me, for a few reasons. One, I think that they're such staples. They're really great for working with anything more fun you might have. I like to have kind of the mix of things where I can really do the pops of color with my accessories, with blazers, with shoes, with bags, with everything else. But I love that if I just need a more neutral day, like maybe I'm mentally just like, I just need something so simple, this is great. Now, it does have the side slit, which is fantastic. I absolutely love it. And you could totally layer up with it. You could add a collared shirt underneath it. It's kind of a great basic, like, it works really well on its own, but you can add some fun things to it. Which brings me to my other sweater dress. So this one is a little bit over a year old from Pretty Little Thing. And I honestly don't normally wear it as it is. Sometimes I do, it depends on the vibe, but it's one of those things that it just hugs everything so great that it's perfect for using as like a skirt, as kind of the base layer for whatever you're wanting to wear. I have paired it with a sweater. I added a bralette over top of it. You could do like a bandeau just so you could tuck it and have it be really comfortable, but this is perfect for when you want something a little bit lighter. So the other sweater dress is a little bit thicker. This gives you a little bit more of that cool breeziness, but again, you're getting to add layers, you're getting to dress for fall, you're getting to have fun with it. I will pair it with button-up shirts, anything that I'm just like, I am feeling like I want kind of a skirt dress vibe, but maybe I don't want a dress, maybe I want like another layer to it. This is perfect for that. It's so flexible. It works for so many things. I love it. I literally stared at a picture for like 5 minutes the other day trying to figure out where the skirt was in my closet, only to realize that I had actually worn this dress as a skirt and you couldn't tell the way I'd like styled it. Okay, let's talk about flared jeans. So I have one pair in my collection. I am going to do a styling video on it, so make sure you're subscribed. And this is something that I feel like I've had it in the back of my mind for a little while now that I wanted, and I would also put straight leg jeans in this category. I've done a whole blog post on how to style them. I will link that down below. But I feel like I'm wearing skinny jeans a lot less these days, and flare jeans are something I'm starting to have fun with a little bit more, but you really have to shape it. Otherwise it can just look like a lot of pooled fabric. So I got these in a regular. They are from Abercrombie, and they're quite high-waisted. I feel like some of these pieces this year feel quite high, like they are over my belly button a good bit, but it really kind of comes in at the waist. The only thing to remember with these is that like you kind of need to make sure you iron down the bottoms, otherwise it doesn't work as well. These have been so fun. These are a great, like, I can throw on a bodysuit with it, I can throw on a sweater with it, I can keep it really simple and style it as needed. I've done multiple different bodysuits with it and kind of gone out with it. I do need heels for this just because these are so long. I also feel like these don't necessarily look the same with flats. Like, it looks really great if you're gonna do a flat. If you have some kind of pointed toe with this, I feel like it just pulls it all together. It gives a bit of elegance to it versus when it's really long and kind of dragging around, bringing back that like 90s grunge vibe where you would like step on your jeans constantly. That's not what we're here for. I love them. I've enjoyed them so far. They're like a medium bit of thickness. I love flared jeans. And as far as straight leg jeans go, they're such a staple. I love them. Abercrombie has some great ones. They're kind of consistently changing what versions of them they have, but I will link that post for you. I love styling them with cardigan tops. We have one in today's collection, sweaters, anything and everything. There's not really anything I don't style with them. The one thing I find with straight leg jeans is they do hang a bit more square on me, so I'm really just mindful about kind of keeping my lines, and I don't feel like I play up my femininity as much with them just because they're a bit more designed to not play up the hourglass figure. So if you are a little bit more boxy or you like to kind of embrace that a little bit more, that more loose look, they're perfect. Let's talk transitional dresses. This is the one thing that I feel like is kind of another staple for me. Like, sweater dresses are a thing, but transitional dresses are a thing. And I have 3 that I love and adore. You guys have seen me style this one a bunch of times. It's actually from Shein, and it has these really gorgeous, like, kind of cinched in bits here just to really pull in the waist. I have done this a couple of different ways. I will wear it as is, so a blazer over it, call it a day, just kind of love it. I've recently been pairing it with this corset top and kind of putting it over top of it and really utilizing this as the base for things. So I have a few corset tops, I have a few other pieces that I will be styling with this and very excited about. But I feel like dresses like this, specifically very plain ones, are great for extending your wardrobe, because if there are pieces maybe you would only wear out at night or you don't feel like you get enough use out of, when I get to a point in my outfits and I'm like, I want something new, or I feel like I've tried all of the combinations in my closet, just naturally, I start layering things and it just opens up a whole new world of things. Or if I'm maybe a little unsure about how I'm going to style a piece, maybe I'm not sure how the back's going to fit, like with this, there's a whole open section on the back and I wasn't sure quite how I wanted to do that. So the first time I styled it was with this dress and I absolutely adored it. But on the more simple side, meaning it's very easy, all of the fun is happening within the dress, you don't have to worry about it too much, we have the Petal on Puff dress that I adore. So I have these in brown and green, and I actually sized up on them. So when I got them originally, it was a bit tight in the waist for me. It does zip up on the side, it ties, and the way that the front sits, there's a little bit of a like upside down V, so you want to just be mindful about that. I will wear them with Spanx just because it feels a little bit more comfortable for me, especially if anything's that tight. Really don't want any of the chafing situation going on, but I love all of the stripes. I love that it just does a lot on its own. Like, I can keep this very simple and do a bit more fun with the handbag. Like, I don't have to do as much with this outfit, but again, 2 colors, love it so much. I've styled it in multiple different ways, kept it really neutral, embraced the hot pink a little bit more and played up that side of it. There's so many possibilities with this because it is fun. You do get to have the stripes. There's a little bit of just like something extra there, but then you can do even more of like whatever suits your vibe by adding in a few extra accessories. Okay, now let's talk bodysuits, because there are 2 that I feel like are gonna be my most worn this fall. And of course, it's this classic Zara one. They put it out for a couple of years, and I feel like it's just great at really drawing the lines in, at really shaping all of the curves. I love being able to kind of pull the line in up here so that I'm really getting to embrace that hourglass figure. So I either go really extreme on the shoulders, or I really like to snatch everything in, and have this one in a couple of different colors, but this bright blue is just so much fun for me. I feel like it's really just been great to accessorize with my metallic heels. I've worn it with pinks. It's just been that one color that A, it makes my eyes pop, and B, it's something that I don't feel like I find a lot or wear that often. So Absolutely loving this blue bodysuit. It does come in black, white, a few other colors. I have it in white. Love it. It is something that you won't go wrong with. And the great thing about bodysuits is sometimes it just becomes a bit too much to have all of the things tucked into the pants, and so you want something that's just really super simple that you can layer really easily, and this is a great option. And of course, we've already mentioned it, but this gorgeous little bodysuit sweater from Abercrombie. I love having something like this, especially because with leather jeans, with certain things that just, it doesn't really work for you to tuck it into your pants. I tend to be somebody who flips my sweaters up a bit more or wears some over. I love having this as a bodysuit, and again, it's such a great transitional piece. Speaking of sweaters, let's talk about this Eyehook cardigan. Now, she's a bit of a wider scoop, so the bra is a little bit more challenging on this one. I have styled it for you guys to see here with my like traditional bra. So far, I've worn it with pasties. I will probably get like a really cute bra so I can have some like lace popping off the top of it. I'm kind of obsessed with bra shopping right now that I've discovered I'm wearing the wrong size thanks to TikTok. But I'm really enjoying this. I've seen the Jacquemus like center hooked cardigan situation where it's more open fit and it's not modest, and that's not a bad thing, but I know that that's not wearable for a lot of humans, and I also just feel like there would have to be the right time and the place for me to want to wear that, and I don't go to those places very often, so this is a great compromise for me. The hooks are really strong. I've worn it out all day. I haven't had any issues. I don't know if I would want to wear this as like a traditional cardigan. You absolutely could, but I really do like kind of wearing it as a top. It is a good bit of thickness. It's a bit thicker than you probably think that it's going to be. It's thicker than this bodysuit, but it's absolutely thick, like not as thick as the bigger sweater, but it is really, really comfortable, really, really chic. It's something I'm absolutely loving. Again, comes in a couple of different colors and is a more short fit. So I kind of tuck it in to the high-waisted leather jeans and it's perfectly fine. But if you're wearing maybe something that's a little bit shorter than my high-waisted jeans, it's probably going to come right, not cropped, but a little bit lower. Last but not least, we need to talk about blazers. So I feel like blazers are kind of my staple piece year round. That's become kind of my thing. I absolutely love a trench and a few of those other pieces I'm still shopping for, and I will probably do a more jacket heavy version of this come winter, so make sure to subscribe. But I do love a blazer. This one is actually, I could say thrifty, but it's straight up stolen out of my mother's closet because it was my stepfather's, and it is a true like guy fit, but because of that it actually has the extra padding in the shoulder. So this is your opportunity to go steal something out of your boyfriend, partner, father's closet, or go thrifting, or you know, in that section in Sam's when you're like wandering around, go look in there. But it's got that wider shoulder, so it really just kind of makes you have that like really more centered piece. I've been wearing it over my shoulders. I love it. I was kind of like, I saw it in the corner of my eye and I thought, I wonder what that would look like. And of course, I'm already styling the boyfriend fit with the pink, but I love these because they are a bit longer, fit a little bit better over some of your thicker pieces. It's also going to work really great over your shoulders to give a bit of a chic vibe, and it's not like super, super heavy. So blazers for me are really great because that time between when it's kind of like still summery and before it actually gets cold enough for me to want to wear a jacket, I like to have the layer option, and this is just enough that I can also still, you know, play with it underneath, play with my fall vibes underneath. I can wear slightly thicker layers and style this over, or I can wear, you know, slightly thinner layers and still look. All right, for accessories, we have two, and I feel like boots are kind of the one thing that I go for. Boots and mules, the thing that I tend to go for in the fall, and I'm a little less on the mule train right now, a little more on the boot train. There are a few that I want to invest in, but I am a wide calf gal, so I'm still on the hunt for those. Make sure to subscribe for the newsletter because I will probably be dropping something on that. But these for me are such a staple. I have them in black. I'm ordering them in another color. I've been toying with a couple of the Schutz boots colors, and some of them are a little too red. It's the Goldilocks syndrome of it all. But I think having a staple boot is great, and these are so fantastic. It's just one of those things that it works for all of the stuff. It's not so flat that it can make an outfit look short. Sometimes booties just don't end up hitting for me because I feel like it's a little too compact or things are hitting at the wrong length. But this just ends up being that thing that I love and reach for when I'm like, I'm not sure how to pull this together. I need something simple. This is kind of like my neutral shoe for fall. And our last piece, probably our most shiniest piece, is these gorgeous metallic boots. So I was already kind of on the metallic train, like I could feel it kind of coming, and then I was really torn between these in pink and these in this color, and I just felt like I have so many pink things and I love pink, but I also am still wearing my Steve Madden platforms, and that I love them so much, and they are something that I feel like is also a fall essential, that I felt like maybe I needed to get a different option. So these are a bit of fun. I feel like they're slightly more neutral, so I'm having all kinds of options for like styling them. But I'm looking forward to all the ways that I get to style these. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel because I upload my looks here daily. Alright guys, that is all I have for you. Thank you for watching today's video. I will link everything in the description box below. Again, I will also do all of my sizes, all of the sizes that I purchase things in, and then all of my different measurements so you kind of know what I've got that might fit you. But let me know in the comments below what your favorite is. Let me know what you're most looking forward to styling yourself this fall. I love you. It is a good day to have a good day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.